I thought it would be worse, much worse, actually. I thought there was a chance it could be much worse. It's not bad, and it's going to be over with pretty soon.
Do you share President Trump's assessment? He was almost surprised that prices didn't go higher or haven't gone higher than we've already seen them go.
It takes about 3 months of gasoline, or at least oil, a barrel price above 95 to get into that $6 to $7 gasoline price. That's the freak out price for the consumer. We're nowhere near there. We're just 20 plus days into this conflict.
Gasoline, I mean, that feels like, I don't know, the 70s level crisis.
Yeah, well, that's what the numbers say. I mean, if you actually keep the per barrel price, the input price to the refinery, north of $95 for 3 months, that's where you get to historically. Now, I think the president knows that. I think the administration knows that. I think midterms know that. I think every politician, both sides of the aisle, know that. So there's a lot of pressure to resolve this sooner than later. And secondly, but it's not good enough to resolve it and stop bombing Iran. You have to resolve the Strait of Hormuz. You have to get the 21% of all energy that goes through that strait clear. It's got to be able to go through. It's got to be insured. That 2 mile stretch where is the deadly zone, where these attacks occur. That's the shortest width in that strait where the tankers go through. And for decades now, that's where the attacks have been. That's where they're trying to mine it. And so everybody knows that. All the insurers know that. All the shipping companies know that. And so the minute you can float through a tanker, even if it's empty, just to prove that it's not mined and that the insurance syndicates can see that, you will immediately have an effect on the price of global oil. And it's not just the benefit of domestic markets. The Chinese, the Japanese, everybody. Japan gets 70% of their oil through there. So they've got a lot of interest while they're sitting in the White House today to work some deal out.
And what do you make as an investor of the attacks on the gas field today? These attacks on the actual infrastructure that produces energy. Do you find that chilling?
I don't like war, period. Investors don't like uncertainty. But we have to invest money. And so we have to make decisions every day. We talk to each other all the time about this. Most of us are looking at this saying, how long can Iran take this punishment? How long can it keep getting pounded this way? And why would they continue to do that? And what amazed most people is having them rain drones and missiles on their neighbors. In the last 3 days, the narrative's completely changed. You heard it out of the leadership and most of the countries around them saying this is not something we're going to work with after this is resolved. So they've really isolated themselves, and the market kind of knows that at the end of the day, there's going to be a coalition paying for that Hormuz.